Good afternoon, everyone. Miss Vanessa here for our Lunch and Learn. It's really cloudy outside, or I like to say gloomy, and when it feels that way outside, it makes me want to drink something warm. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own tea. Tea can be made out of a lot of different things, but I'm going to show you a really easy way with only some plants and some water. Today we're going to make some mint tea. Mint is a type of herb. Everybody try saying the word herb. Herb. It has a tricky silent H. Herbs are something that smells strongly and can make our food taste good or make us feel better. Mint is a great tea for kids because it doesn't have any caffeine in it, and mint actually has some healing benefits. Mint can make us feel really calm, and that's something that can be really helpful if you're feeling a little bit worried these days, because I know I can worry sometimes too. It can also make your stomach feel better if it's hurting. Overall, it's a great tea for taste too. So I'm lucky enough to have some mint actually growing in my backyard. You might not have mint growing in your backyard, but if you do, you can tell. I'm just gonna cut a little bit off. So here's some mint. You can see the leaves. You can tell it's mint because it actually has a stem that is shaped like a square. So if you touch on your mint leaf, the stem part, the long skinny part in between the leaves, that part actually feels like a square. And once you pick it, you're gonna wanna pick a bunch of mint. You're gonna clip it with some scissors, like this. And then I would just dry it in the house before you wanna eat it. Or before you wanna use it for your tea. So I did this yesterday. I made a big bunch and I dried it inside my house. I left it indoors so it could dry, because it works a little bit better for tea, makes a better flavor if you have your mint where it's a little bit dried. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna rip up our mint leaves, and then we're gonna put them inside of our teapot. So as you can see from my video, I ripped up my mint leaves and I put them into my teapot, and then I poured in some hot water. Make sure you have an adult tub if you are using a tea kettle or something with really hot water. And we're actually gonna leave our leaves in our water for a couple minutes, usually around 3 to 4 minutes is okay. And while we wait for our tea, I'm gonna teach you all a fun activity to do while we wait. And it's going to look something like this. We're gonna make some leaf art. So these leaf cards you can make with bookmarks, you can make cards, you just, depending on what size of paper you want, you can cut it. But we're going to need to gather a few materials. So first you're going to need some paper, you're going to need some markers, and then you're going to need to find some leaves wherever you can. So I have a few leaves outside of my house. So I just went on a walk outside. Hopefully you all will be able to still get some walks outside and be able to find some leaves either in your yard or around your neighborhood. So I just picked a few different leaves like this. Different shapes and sizes work for the most fun and interesting card. Okay, so as you can see, I have my materials, I have my leaves, I have my markers and my paper. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna open your marker, hopefully one that is washable in case you color off of your leaf on accident. And what you're gonna do is you're just going to color on top of the leaf, color the whole leaf as much as you can with your marker. And then once you colored it, you're gonna flip it over onto the paper. And you're gonna press it down on your paper, but be sure to be as still as a statue. Press it down as long as you can. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then when you lift it up, you have a leaf print. I'll do a close-up so you guys can see. Here's one of my leaf prints. I'll do one more for an example with a red marker. So I'm gonna color my leaf with the red marker. Color it, color it, color it. And then, once I'm all colored, I'm gonna flip it over, press it down. As still as a statue, press it, press it, press it down, and lift it up. And I have now 2 leaf prints. And you can do as many as you want, any shapes, any colors. So that's why, if you want to find different leaves that are different shapes and sizes, it makes it look extra fun. And so we are now right on time for our tea to be ready. All right, now that our tea is ready, I'm just gonna pour a little bit in my cup. And if you want to add anything extra to your tea, sometimes I like to add some honey. If you don't have any mint leaves at home, a tea bag works just the same. You can just put your tea bag in the hot water. Or if you have a lemon with just lemon juice and hot water and honey is really delicious. So I hope you all can have something warm today on this cold, cold day. And let me hear in the comments if you were able to try some of your own tea or some of your own leaf art. It would be really awesome if we could see some pictures of some of that leaf art. All right, have a good afternoon.